Hi guys, this is a little homework help for domain and range of continuous relations in case you're a little bit confused from today. The most important thing to think about is domain tells me where my x values are. So my smallest x value, which is always going to be somewhere over here, to my largest x value, which will always be over here, because as we go from left to right, we're getting bigger. So I'm trying to find where my domain starts, and all I have right here is this arrow, which means this line's going to go on and on and on forever. So I just know my domain will be the most negative number possible, and that number would be negative infinity. So and that's going to be the smallest number, so all my x values are going to be either equal to it or greater than it, so I'm going to say negative infinity is less than or equal to, and then I'm going over and I'm looking for another arrow or an endpoint. Okay, and this is an endpoint when x is 5. So I'm going to put, and since it's a closed dot, x can be less than or equal to positive 5. So that would be my domain, going from negative infinity all the way to positive 5. These are all of my x values. Okay, range, I'm going from bottom to top, so I'm looking for my smallest y value to my largest y value. Same thing, this arrow just keeps going down. I don't know how far down it's going to go, so I'm going to say it's negative infinity less than or equal to y, which is less than or equal to, okay, here my range, there's a dot, that's why I'm using this less than or equal to, because it's closed, and my range is 2. Okay, for this next one right here, again, my domain, I'm going left to right. So the leftmost point is at negative 5. I'm not going to use less than or equal to. I'm just going to use less than because the dot is open. So negative 5 is not a part of the domain. And then my farthest most right dot is at negative 2. So my domain would look like this. And then my range, I start at the bottom, negative 4. Is less than y, which is less than positive 4. Looking at some other ones that might be a little tricky. Anytime you have an arrow, you're going to use infinity or something else. So here, as I go from left to right for my domain, I don't know how far left this actually is going to go, so I would say negative infinity is less than or equal to x, and then I go right, oh, my rightmost point is here, and that's where x is 3. So x can be 3 or less than 3, because everything else is over here. And then my range, oh, my most bottom point is at negative 2, less than or equal to y, which is less than or equal to, as I'm going up, I just see that this arrow is going to keep going. I don't know how far, so that would be positive infinity. If you have any more questions, I recommend checking out Khan Academy, or you can talk to me tomorrow. Thank you.